Okay, guys, welcome back to Critics News as we keep you updated with the latest happenings. As you can see here, they said that the Plateau killings is getting worse, and the State Assembly approves self-defense, advises residents. I say that's nice. That's how it's supposed to be. That is how it is supposed to be, because the federal government is compromised, and the federal government is the one sponsoring these killings from Fulani terrorists. So it's a nice one that these people are doing this in Plateau. How I wish they can do this in the southeast. They say Biafra, federal government have declared war on southeast. Defend yourselves, group tells Igbos. Are we going to be able to do that? Are we going to be able to do that in presence of our southeast governors? Those puppets that cannot speak up on the events that are unfolding and the killings going on every day in their land. Let's see. I don't know how we are even going to do this. Anyways, let's start with the Plateau killings. State Assembly approves self-defense, advises residents. This is a very good news. It's a very good news. So everybody can now defend themselves. And I even think in this southeast, can't we learn how to use arrows? Since gun now is nobody wants to hear about gun. Let us learn how to use arrow, ota. Let us turn otana. Let us turn it, because everything is important. Any skill that you can acquire to defend yourself is very, very important. Okay, do not rule anything out. Even your catapult can do a lot. If you know, you know. Now they say Plateau House of Assembly has called on residents to stand up and defend themselves against killers in the state. Plateau has recently come under a series of attacks by gunmen who kill residents and ravage communities, which is the Fulani people who wants to destroy every community and take over and grab land. Within Nigeria assembled that the assembly gave Simon Lalong, governor of Plateau, 2 weeks to address the insecurity crisis ravaging the state. Chairman of House of Committee on Information, Philip Dasun, disclosed the resolution of the assembly during a press briefing held in Jos on Friday. So that's a nice one if they can put this up. Now they said according to Dasun, the lawmakers made the resolution during their plenary session. On behalf of the Plateau State House of Assembly, I wish to sympathize with the government and people of Plateau State on the barbaric and dastardly killings that have been taking place in different communities of Bassa, Bakin Ladi, Bokos, Jos North, Jos South, Magun, Riyom, University of Jos Community, and recently that Yewa Zangam, he said. So how many other communities are left and local government are left in that place? It's not remaining only few. The House condemns the killings in totality. These killings are unacceptable and condemnable. We commiserate with the families. That's how they will be commiserating. If the people does nothing, then that means that, my brother, they will come in and kill everyone. They are commiserating with the families who lost their loved ones during the attacks. We strongly call on Plateau people to practically stand up and defend themselves and their communities, as the conventional security design is no longer guaranteeing our safety as a people. So it depends on how they are going to do it. If they are going to allow people to have guns, I think that would be better. If everybody can have guns, I think that would be better. We commend the youth on the Plateau for sustained, coordinated and organized campaigns against the killing, and as well the courage to make it go viral by sending strong messages to the world using the dead bodies from the mayhem on the social media and the streets of Jos. The display of the corpses in the house is a sign that they recognize the authority of the House of Assembly as an institution that can speak for the people. We greatly appreciate the action. As an assembly with the people at heart, We call on Plateau State citizens to have confidence in us with renewed commitment, as we have given 2 weeks to the governor, Simon Lalong, to take action on the resolutions the House has forwarded on security matters and how to restore peace. We call on the governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, to come up with a statement defending us as a people, okay, and to bring back renewed commitment to the cause of Plateau. We are still expecting the high hopes. The president to also come up with a statement about the killings in Yewa Zangam, just as he did in the killings of travelers along Rukuba Road, and also indicate a sign of justice, or we will see him as being flexive about the conflict in Plateau State. Now, the failed president made a statement when those people who died they said they are Fulani who were traveling to Ondo State. He made a statement. But now, when ordinary people, other people are being killed, you will not hear him say anything. That is how the country, how biased the country is right now. Maybe I will play you this video at the end of this, why this man was talking on the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That let's move away. They say federal government have declared war on Southeast. Defend yourselves. Group tells Igbos. When it comes to Igbo land, when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to Southeast, you hear groups. You cannot hear the governors or the House of Assembly make out law and say everybody, oh yeah, defend yourselves. Then you will see that no Fulani can enter anywhere, but rather they want everybody to be killed and subdued so that they can hold their criminal elections to rigging one Fulani stooge in Anambra. That is the next expectation. So we need to do something urgently. IPOB needs to do something seriously. Now, they said the Southern Youth Forum, SYF, has called on residents of the Southeast to defend themselves against what it describes as state-sponsored ethnic cleansing. Dezia Kue, a spokesperson for the group who disclosed this in a chat with Oak Metro on Friday, said the current administration, headed by failed President Muhammadu Buhari, had declared war on the people of the Southeast over the quest for Biafra. Kawe also accused the governors of the Southeast of compromise and aiding the illegal arrest and massacre of Igbo youth, which is the truth. Ask yourself why the federal government is deploying soldiers and military equipment in the Southeast, if not out of hatred of the people and the quest to eliminate the Igbo because they say they want Biafra, said Kawe. The SYF general spokesperson, who also condemned the attack in the Nigerian Defense Academy in Kaduna, said people would have been killed by the military after the incident had it occurred in the Southeast. You saw what happened in Kaduna. The Fulani attacked the NDA, killed a major, and kidnapped another. If this incident were to occur in the Southeast, the villages will now be set on fire. Many people will be arrested and dozens killed. But this is not happening because Fulani committed this terrorist act, which is to tell you that the president himself is the chief terrorist of Nigeria. The Buhari is a terrorist. He's the one sponsoring this ethnic cleansing going on around the country. The governors of the Southeast have compromises. They are aiding the illegal arrest and massacre of Igbo youth. And they are not even ashamed. They are not, nothing touches them. It doesn't concern them whether they kill everybody. Hope of them bring weapons, come and kill Igbo youth. They are the ones sponsoring Biafra. These people have Fulani blood in them. These Southeast governors, they have Fulani blood in them. Now let me play you this video so you guys can see what is going on here. What this man said.
Old land reserves. I don't know which legal advisor advises. The Land Use Act is superior to whatever you have had in the past because it's part of the Constitution. Every land in any state now belongs to the governor. Mr. President, you can't give out any. Autumn has a right to decide who gets any land however he wants. And if he says he won't give anyone for ranching, sir, so be it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Besides, cattle rearing is a private business. Like vulcanizer, like carpenter, like tailoring, and it must be treated as such. I think, therefore, that we must be very tolerant of each other and we must respect each other's right to disagree, including this right of self-determination. And our leaders must learn to go back and apologize for things they have done in the past that remain offensive to the people. And this is where I'll conclude. Gowon must apologize for the 20 pounds economic strangulation policy of his government against the people of Biafra at the end of the Civil War. Buhari must apologize for the military coup of 31st December 1983. In fact, that coup of 1983 was an act of treason, which is still punishable because a criminal offense is punishable at all times. So it is not proper that somebody who has already committed treason before all Nigerians by overthrowing a popularly elected, a democratically elected government is turning around to go and harass Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo and is trying to charge them for treason. So you abduct him from Kenya, you want to try him for treason when you committed your own here in Abuja, in Lagos. So the truth is that we must have to deal with this. Babangida must apologize for the cancellation of the June 12 presidential election. Shoneko must stop parading himself as an ex-head of interim national assembly because the court of competent jurisdiction has declared his government as illegal, null, void, and of no effect since, and the man still attends Council of State. Obasanjo must apologize for bribing members of the National Assembly to the tune of 50 million naira each for them to give him support for daughter. Because these people cannot continue to parade as statesmen when they have done very heinous things.
Did you hear that? This is a wise man speaking. But will all these things that he said make any meaning? He doesn't. He won't hold water because he's in Nigeria. Corruption has covered every truth. Corruption. If you like, shout that they are killing. Even America will be blind and deaf. UK, headquarters of Satan. They are the ones sponsoring the killings in Nigeria. They are the ones. I'm not saying that America should come and do anything for Biafrans or the indigenous people or Duduwa people or Middle Belt or anybody who wants freedom in Nigeria. What I'm saying is that they should shut up. They should shut up on that statement that we protect Christians. They should keep their mouth shut. They are shameless people. Christians are being massacred every day. Come who anybody got potassium America or secretary to the state come and say we are committed to protecting Christians around the world. You will use egg and stone that person to death because that person must be useless. See what is going on in Amazonia, how they are killing people. See what is happening in Nigeria. We have never seen any statement, even the one that doesn't make sense, from these so-called people who claim to be world powers or even United Nations, condemning the evil genocide and ethnic cleansing going on in the country. Anybody giving statements saying, "Oh, we are concerned about the use egg and stone that person," let them get sense. Rubbish people.